Welcome to Chads by Christ, a show about Catholic lads living Catholic lives. I'm Charlie.
I'm Deshaun.
Dushan, today's a very special day. Today is episode 50, if my maths... Yeah, and Monday.
Oh, okay.
But episode 50, if my maths is right. Let me just... I'll double check.
Wow.
Bear with me. Yeah, episode 50.
Woo.
That's a whole Jubilee. We
Clap,
gotta,
clap, 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 clap.
we gotta make an anime mascot, just like
Yeah.
the Vatican.
What would our mascot look like?
I don't know.
I'm gonna ask AI. Yeah.
Would it look like Chad? The meme?
Yes.
Would it just be the Giga Chad face?
Make
But Catholic?
make a what's it called? Anime character? What
Yeah, anime mascot should work.
anime mascot like loose for the Vatican for the Jubilee? Yeah. For Catholic men's podcast.
This
This
is
is great content.
Great content for an audio podcast. Maybe I'll make it the I can make it the episode like cover.
Oh yeah.
art.
Oh yeah.
So they'll just stare
Oh,
at
that's
whatever
actually
anime
kind of.
wish
He looks like he looks like a Pokemon like champion guy type thing.
Yeah. First I'll take a look. And then we'll get to actual content, because this is not
Yeah.
content.
Sure.
But content. What better topic for our 50th episode of this world famous podcast than the podcast?
Yes.
Uh,
True.
It's like, how you feeling about the podcast so far? While I blow my nose as well.
Yeah. I think it's gone pretty well. We're not the biggest podcast in the world, but I like to think we have fun doing it, and I've definitely learned stuff while doing it, like the podcast as well, about my faith, because we sort of have to look into things, and especially during like the Ten Commandments series, we had to like do a lot of prep to make sure we're talking about the right thing. So that's expanded my faith. We've had some fun. There's been some fun episodes, fun moments. Yeah, the guests were pretty cool. Having the guests on, come on, was probably one of the highlights for me of the episodes. Like, like a lot of these guests are our close, like personal friends, so we know like their stories, like what they're talking about before they sort of air it. But like, I don't know, there's always something different that you find out or learn when it's like going out to other people, so to speak, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, so far for me, like the show has done exactly what I wanted it to do, except for the part where it reaches. I don't really care about the numbers, so to speak. Hopefully, if I say that enough times, I'll get numbers. I'll reverse psychology the algorithm. No, but the whole point of the show, whole point I started this, the whole point I roped you into it, was because I wanted to have these sorts of conversations more often. And now I am. So it's like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
I guess I am worried that we'll run out of stuff to talk about, but I'll deal with that when that happens.
I mean, the other podcast channels seem to manage it fine.
Yeah. I mean, we are not dead yet, so that's always
Exactly. Yeah.
We are 50 episodes down, so we're better than a lot of podcasts out there.
Oh yeah.
Take that.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's been good. Do we want to like do things differently going forward? Do we want to try something new, take it in a new direction?
Yeah. I still think I'm enjoying this like sort of not structured, but like I think the Commandment series was too structured for me.
Yeah.
It was an important topic, but yeah, it really wasn't like not even like not enjoying it. Like I don't really feel like I was getting much out of it.
Correct. Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
To be fair, like we had this talk earlier, back when we finished the Commandment series, but like,
Yeah.
all we really did
Like
for that series was read the Catechism, and
exactly.
like
Yeah.
that already
Like we
exists.
weren't giving any like useful advice to people.
Yeah.
It was just like reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This sounds terribly narcissistic, but like, unfortunately, this show is about you and I. more than the faith. And so I think like the show is at its best when it is like personal
That's
stakes.
dicey. That's
What do you
dicey.
mean?
I mean, doesn't everything come back to the faith?
Oh, of course, but like we're not a catechetics podcast, are we? We're
Well,
not a
no.
theology podcast.
Well, no.
No, like
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean.
yeah,
Like
like
more a personal perspective than
yeah. But
I get
you know,
yeah. We're
uh,
not catechism in a year.
yeah, we're not Catechism in a Year. We're not Catholic Answers. We're not Trent
Yeah,
Horn.
yeah, yeah.
Um, you know, like my
We're just
inspirations. Hmm? Oh, you're a bit choppy
okay,
there.
so,
Okay, you alright?
Yeah.
We go. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, like my main inspirations for starting this was a podcast called The Crunch, which is just two dudes talking about like their experience of the faith and American politics lately, talking about the election and all that. And Take the Lead, rest in peace. Which, you know, is like, again, it's like more personal,
Yeah,
but like it's a person's. There's those two sisters
yeah,
experience living the faith and like what they've learned and so on and so forth.
yeah.
Um, not to say that like I want to talk about my problems all the time, but more like I'm gonna do like I feel like the good episodes that you and I have are the ones where like we are actively questioning more so than answering, if that makes sense.
Questioning what?
Like we don't really get into the meat of a topic unless you and I are both asking questions.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like with the Commandment series, it was just like read the catechism and there it is. That's it. Like we
Yeah.
didn't really get to have the deep discussions that we wanted to do with the show.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. But you know, having said that, like, do we want to keep doing what we've been doing so far, or do we want to? Is there anything we could do differently? I ask for feedback and I don't get it, so I don't know.
I think, yeah, it's hard because like my go-to response would be, let's give the people what they want. But like, if the people aren't telling us what they want,
I mean, yeah, like,
we sort of got to like make up our own like thing as we
yeah,
go,
we kind of
which is
just
what
have
we're
to.
doing.
Yeah, like our most successful episode lately was the one with Teresa.
Great
Like on
episode.
YouTube, that has 39 views, which is insane. I think our other big hit was the one with Carmel, where she came and spoke about Harry Potter and all that.
Yeah.
But like,
Guys
I
just
don't
want
know
to have
what the
fun is
tell
the
is.
title of our last episode.
That is the title of our last episode, yeah. That came out yesterday, so I
don't know how to feel about that title.
Why? What's wrong with it? I can change it.
I don't know. It seems kind of fruity.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't
It's
know
kind
how
of
else to make.
fruity.
I don't know, like a fun title about fun. Ironically enough,
They're just dudes having fun or something like that.
just a couple of guys having fun, 6 meters apart. Is that how that meme
Yeah,
goes? Okay.
yeah. Anyway, yeah,
Anyway, we'll
the
do it.
episode with Teresa did really well, like 6.8 hours of watch time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
It's interesting that they're all coming from YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube's doing pretty well, and I think that's just because YouTube's more like YouTube tends to push it more than Spotify.
Yeah, you'll get like random videos recommended to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Spotify doesn't do that.
Yeah.
There's no Discover Weekly. I mean, there is on the front page, but the only like big ones make it.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. I don't really spend a lot of time on YouTube anymore. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't really get that.
I guess we could think about distribution platforms and things, but
What's that?
So like there are services that will like do all of the heavy lifting of posting it to all the different podcasting apps for you.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them cost money. There is one that's free, but then you have to get ads, and that's like a whole can of worms.
Wait, but Spotify are they not doing that for us right now?
I'd have to go and individually set up accounts myself.
But like the accounts are already set up now.
No, I had to make an Apple Podcast account. I don't even know how Apple
Oh yeah,
Podcasts
I
is
guess.
doing. I don't look at it.
Yeah. I don't even know how you check that. How do you even check that?
I'd have to like sign into Apple Podcasts, and it has its own podcast page and it has its own set of analytics.
Okay.
Whereas a lot of these like podcast platforms is
Yeah.
like they'll just do that. Apparently they do it all for you. Well, I hope they would because you pay them money.
Yeah. Hmm.
And,
Fair enough.
but yeah, ads is a whole can of worms because then I have to do
Yeah.
more tax and
Hmm.
this is a small enthusiast operation. This isn't a business.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Um, but well, regardless of what the people say, what would your favorite episodes be, Dash? While we're reminiscing.
Hmm. Favorite. I'm gonna have to pull up the list. I'm very bad at remembering the names.
Yeah, it's a
Um.
big list. I mean, I could probably, if you tell me like what
Yeah.
it was about, I could probably tell you.
Um. Favorite episode. I feel like Teresa's was actually really good. Just because she gave a lot of practical advice, even for someone that's not discerning religious life, just like in general.
Yeah, yeah,
For like setting up your prayer life, and things like that.
mm, yeah.
Um, Hearing the reversion stories, those two were really cool as well. So Alexia and Isabella.
Bella, yeah.
So yeah, yeah. So conversion and reversion.
Yep.
Episodes with us. Episodes with us.
I like the fat elephant man in the room, but
That one was funny.
I got a
Yeah,
soft spot for that one.
yeah,
I mean, the Harry Potter episodes are fun as
yeah.
well.
They were fun. They were very early on.
Yeah.
Um, Life is not a video game was fun. I think.
Oh yeah, that was what was that one about?
I think you were talking. Oh yeah, it was about boss battles. You were talking about boss battles.
Ah, yeah, yeah, and like sense of achievement,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
realizing like how come real life isn't cool. Yeah.
This is funny. Like we have like we finish off the Ten Commandments like episode like 25, part 10, and then we're just like the next episode is immediately called New Horizons.
We're so sick of. I don't know if this is good content. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's gonna be better than
Yeah,
Ten
but
Commandments.
no, I mean like this episode is just like us. We
Oh
sound
yeah,
old. We
yeah,
sound like
true.
50-year-olds.
Mm,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe people want the behind the scenes. Who knows what the people want? Give me
maybe.
feedback.
Mm,
But yeah, that commandment series is rough. We were
yeah.
we were so excited to be done.
Yeah,
Um, we're not excited to be done with just the podcast in general. So that's something. There's
that's
still
true.
stuff to talk about.
Yeah. In terms of where to next, how are you feeling about like our episode lengths? Because I think we were making a conscious effort to reduce like the length. Like, do you think that's helped?
Conscious is a strong word.
I
They're
mean,
sort
yeah,
of
some of
hovering
them
at around
like
40 minutes. So like maybe we could try to like tighten them up a bit.
10 more minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
We're at 20,
we're at 16. Yeah.
16. Okay. Yeah, it kind of like goes. You don't realize
Yeah.
it. It feels longer when you're listening to it.
True. True.
Uh, yeah, I don't really. I mean, there is like we've neglected the socials. We could always get back on that.
Yes. That's my job. Bring
Yes,
the guy. Yeah.
yes. I
Yeah.
did. I gotta
It's
get
just
around to making that one meme.
it's just the drive to like make new content. Like
Yeah.
I can pump out a new episode reel every week, but it's like it's not new, it's not fresh, so it's not really going to attract people like from outside the podcast audience.
Well, yeah, yeah. You kind of just. I don't know. Do you want to be a meme account? It's kind of the way to do it.
Not really.
Well, well.
Like that's the thing. Like I feel like if it becomes a meme account, then it's sort of like I don't know, like it's almost taking away from the faith, if anything. Like even like the memes that we do have, I feel like we try to really maintain I don't know. Like the last one was receiving the sacrament of penance be like, and then it's Elden Ring, humanity restored. Is that Elden Ring? Yeah, that's
Dark
Elden Ring.
Souls. Get it right.
Dark Souls. Sorry,
Duh. Fake
I don't play
fanatic.
video games.
Mood.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's. I don't know. We should get Marie on. How does she do it? Matt Frad noticed her. To
That's true.
be fair, Matt Frad was like. Allegedly, it's not really him, is it? It's his media manager
Yeah.
man. Is it Thursday?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Whoever it is.
Yeah, we should get Marie on.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do that too.
I think we were in talks with her, weren't we? And then it just didn't happen.
Yeah, life got in the way, I think.
It always does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, maybe once we get like Retreat done and dusted, it's kind of
Yeah.
like the big
Yeah.
thing right now. I'm
Yeah.
DIYing costumes and stuff for spoilers. I don't know if the teens don't listen to this, but whatever.
Yeah, Charlotte's making a curse.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
good.
are they listening to this? Nah, surely not.
No, I mean, I think like, yeah, like one of the parents does somewhat, but I don't think the
Mm-hmm.
teens do.
Yeah, Charlotte's making a Shrek costume, and
Yeah,
it's a
it's the
thing.
best.
It's a thing.
I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to do this on a budget because it's a one-off skit. I don't need to.
Yeah.
I could have hired a costume for $30+, but I could just like scrape stuff together for the low price of $0, and it's
Wait, so
fun.
you haven't? But the headband was $20.
The headband was 10 or like 9.
Oh, okay.
Headband
That's
was
not too bad.
$9.
Mm.
But like, it's just this little dinky headband. It's a waste.
Yeah.
Oh, your costume's coming along nicely, isn't it? You got the dragon wings and the.
That's really all.
That.
It's just dragon wings right now. I don't know if I'm gonna get a mask.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't really know where to get a dragon mask from.
Hang on, this is a long shot. There is nothing you can do with. You can't
Origami?
do anything with this, can you?
Not really.
Hang on, I had to take
Not
my headphones
really.
off to reach it, but yeah, you can't do anything with this, can you?
Not really.
No, you cannot do anything with the Ender Dragon Nerf gun that I got gifted as a Christmas KK.
I mean, maybe we could like have it fly in from somewhere or something.
And then it just becomes you.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a heck of a
Yeah,
thing
that was
to
a
carry, though.
wasn't that a birthday present? That was a birthday present.
No, yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
his
that was
birthday.
that was a
Yeah, it
birthday
was his birthday
present.
present. Yeah, because I gave a Nerf gun as a KK. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, well, kind of it for the show then, isn't it? It's like, well, do we just stay the course? Up our social
Yeah.
game?
I
Somehow.
guess. Like,
Yeah, sick.
yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah, like, I wonder if I wonder how long it took the crunch to take off.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, how many listens? I can't like read other people's analytics. I can't tell.
Yeah.
But like,
Mm.
even like smaller, more dead podcasts have more ratings than us. So like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. You know, like this
Well, I
podcast
mean,
is 4 episodes and it's got 24 5-star reviews. Like, what?
could
Where are
just
my
be their
ratings?
friends.
Well, yeah. Oh, well.
We also have friends, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Where our ratings are.
I mean, yeah, Take the Lead had 8. So.
How many do we have? 5. Okay. Yo, 4.8. Someone gave us less than a 5.
So we gave us less than 5. Wow.
Wow.
A real human being. A stranger. No friend of ours would rate us less than 5.
Hmm.
How much time now? 35.
We're at 21 minutes, right? Yeah.
21. Okay. We could make it a short one, just because it feels odd to make the big 50th episode a short one, but
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about have we accomplished what oh, I feel like you said that already, but I'll ask it again for asking the questions. Like, have we accomplished what you set out to do when you started the podcast? Which was just to have these conversations more.
I mean, well,
Wait,
yeah.
you completely answered that question.
Yeah. So like I'm having those conversations more, but I guess
Yeah.
what like I would have hoped to see as like a stretch goal would be to start having these conversations more outside of the podcast, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But like as it is, it's literally just you and I on this
Yeah.
like Monday night slot, which I guess is the point, you know. But
yeah.
like even but we have one super fan who like keeps in touch and
We do.
spreads the word. Yeah, Georgina, she still listens.
Ah,
Shout out
shout out
Georgina,
Georgina.
our number one fan.
Wow.
Yeah, like, you know, we talk about it, and it's like I can't talk about the episode after the episode, if that makes sense, because the episode's done. It's like,
Yeah, fair
yeah,
enough.
but like what this podcast isn't like big enough or like influential enough to change the
Yeah.
culture of the people around me. So it's like, yeah, so it is
Mm.
what it is.
I mean, I don't think the crunch changes the people around, like changes the culture of the people around them.
No, but there is like a community built around
Yeah.
it with the Discord and stuff. But you know, those
Yeah.
things take money. That's probably like the
True.
big thing. It's like if I want to do anything like really podcasty with this, I have to sink
Make
in money. And that like yeah, that has its own can of worms.
Yeah.
You have to offset the costs with advertising, and then that brings
Yeah.
in tax, and yeah,
Mm.
like for what it's doing right now, it's like yeah, I wouldn't mind if more people listen to it, except that none of my friends listen to podcasts. So like it's not really gonna expand beyond here.
True.
But yeah, to get that reach, like you know, you've paid for Instagram boosts.
Yeah, but they're only like $2-3 each. Like they're nothing.
Yeah, and you know, yeah, but like we get the uptick in listens when you do that.
Do we?
But I mean, it's all bots because as soon as you stop paying, they go.
Yeah.
No one sticks around. Unless we're doing something wrong, and then again, like no one's giving us feedback.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just like any good 50-year-old, we're just gonna stay the course. I think that's what I've come to. Do you agree?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really see anything we need to change, per se.
Yeah.
Like we're not doing anything wrong. I'm just like just for giggles, I'm going through like the Crunches like YouTube channel. Like they only average like probably just over 100. Like I would say 1 views per episode. So that's not
Yeah,
a huge number.
that's not a huge amount considering they're sinking money into that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Like they've got advertising and money involved.
yeah. Like their Spotify is like booming, but yeah, that's
Oh yeah.
understandable because that's where primarily that would be listened to.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't think we're doing so bad. Like I think we've been a bit harsh on ourselves when we say like we're not making an impact at all. But yeah.
That's true. Yeah, like we are. Yeah, and we are reaching at least 1, 2, 5, 10. You know.
Yeah, exactly. One person is enough to like make a difference.
Yeah, it's all for you.
Yeah,
Number
man.
one.
Yeah.
No, not you. Like our number one, our one listener.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Dash. It's not about us, except it is about us.
I see. I wonder who our number one listener is. Like, I think there actually might be a way to. Like, I
Dash.
think you're.
I mean, yeah, I already gave you my hunch.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
True. Well, number
And,
2 then.
yeah, I don't know who number 2 would be. I wonder what happened to that one guy who subbed to us on YouTube. Is he still subbed?
I don't know. How many subs do we have on YouTube? Is it still 3? I'm assuming it's still 3. It is still 3. Yes.
It's still 3. I can't like see it on the mobile app. Anyway.
Hmm.
What do we got now? We're at Project 30. We'll call it here.
Yeah.
Gonna do some prayer intentions, Dash?
Sorry.
Prayer intentions?
Yeah. Pray for us.
I mean,
Yeah.
no, like seriously, good one.
Yeah. I mean, we're trying to have fun here, but ultimately, like, we're trying to do something that leads us and other people closer to Christ. So, like, I'd like to think that, like, we're doing a good thing here. Yeah, like, by the grace of God, we're able to continue and, hopefully make an impact to someone, somewhere.
Yeah.
And we pray for all our listeners as well. Especially the ones that have stuck around since the beginning. Like you said, we're at episode 50 now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, we started October last year, so like episode 50 means we only took a couple of weeks break. and you think
Yeah.
about it. That's all. Yeah, it's just like pretty good. So yeah, pray for us and pray for our listeners.
Yeah, pray for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, my turn. Look, we're staying the course, so we're gonna stay with the bog standard. Pray for yeah, pray for all the conflicts throughout the world. You know, Ukraine, Russia, the Israel-Palestine conflict as well.
Yeah.
All the other conflicts. You know, the Congo. You were saying,
Mm-hmm.
Dash,
Mm-hmm.
Myanmar, Somali, everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, perseverance. Keep praying. And also, well, Dash already said pray for us. So I can't really say that again, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Pray for us. And yeah, no, pray for us that we spent a lot of time talking about how we're not getting like numbers and analytics and all that sort of stuff that can become greed. So pray that we don't get like caught up in all that. Pray that we stick to our original mission, which is to just have good conversations and then just put them out to the world for people to pick up and hopefully learn from them.
Yep.
So yeah, pray for us. Thanks so much for listening. I'm going to say it again. I keep saying it because perseverance is key. If you liked what you listened to, you know, hit the like button, leave a 5-star review, please. You know, comment, subscribe, all those things. And if you didn't, tell us, give us feedback because we want to do better for you. So, yeah. Thanks so much for listening, and we hope to catch you in the next one. God bless.
God bless, guys. See you later.